Now let's get you caught up to date on the fight against COVID-19, the spread of COVID-19, not only just across the state of Georgia, but the United States as well. So here are 3 facts you need to know right now. President Donald Trump is calling on all governors to work to reopen schools. He says he will not consider that country is rebounding from the coronavirus if schools are still shut down. Georgia will receive $260 million for COVID-19 testing from the federal government. Senator David Perdue says the funding comes from the CARES Act. Now, this comes as there are now more than 35,000 confirmed coronavirus cases in Georgia. These new numbers come from the state's Department of Health.